Good morning and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. I woke up kind of late today and I am actually going to have my coffee and watch a YouTube video, and then guys, today I am going to purge my closet. I wasn't planning on doing this. I didn't write it down in my plan or anything like that, but last night when I went to go get the clothes, pick out my clothes for today, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of stuff in here that I don't wear anymore and I should just get rid of it. Because I am so in the mindset right now, I feel like, of just kind of purging everything and like going through and being like, okay, we haven't used this, we should get rid of this, we don't need this, and like that kind of stuff, because I've been doing it in the garage, I've been doing it upstairs in the attic, like I've been going through stuff and just being like, okay, we don't need this, like let's just get rid of this, and stuff like that, or, you know, finding a different purpose for things, I guess, too. But for the most part, like I told you guys too, we've just been coming up with bags of stuff to donate. And so I was in my closet yesterday and I was like, it is so difficult for me to even like get to half my clothes, because there's like no room for me to like slide stuff over my closet to like pull stuff out. Like I have to be like, okay, I hope this is the right shirt, and just pull it off the hanger, because I can't like get to this stuff to be able to even like see it, because like I said, my closet is literally so jam-packed that you can't slide stuff to one side or the other. So on top of that too, yesterday when me and Matthew were shopping at like Target and Kohl's, I was like, there's so much stuff here that like I'd love to wear, like especially even clearance stuff or stuff that was just like really cheap. Like Kohl's had $8 t-shirts, and they were like solid colored, and some were stripe colored, like just t-shirts and stuff like that. They were so soft, they were $8, and I was like, honestly guys, if I had room to put them, I probably would have ended up buying them. And on top of that too, there's like a handful of clothes that I don't like have. Like I really don't have any cardigans. I think I have maybe 1, 2, but they're not even really like fall cardigans. I feel like one I wear mainly in the spring, and the other I've worn, but like it's like a cute design, but it's got like holes in it and stuff like that. It's not really to keep me warm, I guess, because of like the design and stuff like that, all on the arms, and it's like open, like a large knit kind of, or I don't know how to explain it, but you guys have probably seen me in it. But yeah, like that, I have like 2 of those, and that's it. Now I saw one at Target where I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I was like, I wish I could have bought it. It was like $25, which isn't expensive, but for me, I have to either buy stuff when it's on sale or if it's on clearance. I will not pay full price for like literally any of my clothes, or I have to find it at a thrift store, or sometimes I will buy stuff at Walmart if it's like I really wanted it, and like I'll pay full price for it at Walmart sometimes, because Walmart's prices are just like way cheaper than any other place. But like I feel like, honestly guys, the 3 places that I will shop at is like Walmart, Target, and Kohl's for like my clothes. Kohl's is like kind of gets expensive, but unless I have a gift card to go somewhere else, or if I find something on clearance like Forever 21, or I will buy their tank tops though, because they're only $2. And like, you know, find stuff on clearance or whatever, or like Rue 21, or I don't even really know where else I shop. I think that's pretty much it. Like JCPenney, I guess. Those type of places, like, we have 2 Kohl's, or we did have 2 Kohl's in our area, so I think that's why we just shop there more than anything else. And it's like a little bit, you know, higher end, I feel like. Not like super high end, but you know, you can kind of get everything sort of that you want at a Kohl's. And it's like good quality. Like I said too, their t-shirts, oh my gosh guys, they were so stinking soft. I was like, if I had somewhere to put these, I'd buy like 4 of them right now, but again, I don't have anywhere to put them. So like that kind of stuff, like I was telling you guys too, I need more tank tops. Like I need, like, I feel like too, I told my parents that this last Christmas not to buy me any clothes. I was like, I don't have room for clothes. A lot of the stuff in my closet is stuff that I really don't wear that much anymore anyway, and it's stuff that I've noticed that I've gravitated towards, like just like sweaters and stuff like that in like the fall and summer, or fall, winter, spring kind of, and I didn't wear like a handful of like my other kind of clothes and stuff like that from like that I have in my closet. So I was like, well, maybe I should get rid of some of this stuff. And honestly too guys, there's the one thing that I do think I want more of is like sweatshirts, because I have like, I think maybe 2 or 3 like pullover sweatshirts, and then I have like I have 3 that zip, or no, maybe I have more than that. I only really wear one, like, zip-up sweatshirt, and I have a couple, but I haven't worn them since, like, high school, and they're kind of, like, out of style and stuff like that, and so I think they're Aeropostale, so that's why I was like, oh, I don't want to throw them away, like, you know, it's name brand. So, but they're really not ones that I really, or yeah, maybe they are, or Hollister, I think one of them is. But I just didn't want to throw them away because I was like, but they don't really fit me too much well anymore. Like, one was always oversized, and then one was always kind of small. And they still are kind of the same fit for me. And I feel like now they're kind of, like, older, they're faded and stuff like that, and they're just, like, not comfortable. I never felt like they were super comfortable to wear either because they didn't fit me right entirely, but yeah, that's besides the point. I just, like, those are the ones I think I want to get rid of. And I'm like, well, if I get rid of those, then I can replace them with 2 really nice, like, cardigans, because I don't really have a cardigan. And, or, like, you know, a pullover sweatshirt or something like that. Like, I don't have that much stuff that I feel like fits me or is comfortable or is, like, still in style, other than a handful of things. But my thing about clothes is that, and I, like, always tell people this, I'm like, if you're gonna get me clothes, with the exception of my aunt, because she has really good style, she always seems to find the right clothes that fit me too, which I don't know how is possible, because I always want to picking out the wrong clothes. I'm like, oh, this will fit me, and I buy it, and I'm like, this is too small, or this is too big, or something like that. But she always seems to somehow find clothes that fits me. She also, like I said too, she has really good style. She always buys me, like, sweaters and stuff like that, and, like, they're always, like, because my birthday's in November, so I always wind up getting, like, sweaters for my birthday, but they're always, like, I think, American Eagle, Aeropostale, and stuff like that, and so, like, her style, I think she gets them at TJ Maxx, though, honestly, guys, which is where I should shop a lot more. I guess that is one other place too. I told you guys I shop at TJ Maxx, but now there's one closer to us, and I'm so excited, guys, because the closest one to us was a lot further out. When we were shopping at that Aldi was when we were going to that, like, area, so we were shopping at the TJ Maxx more. Now there's one literally right next to our Target, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can shop there now, which is awesome. So I can just do all my clothes shopping all in one area, because I think there's a TJ Maxx and now also Home Goods, but they used to have World Market there, and now it's like all 3 of them are there. And I think maybe there's one other place that, like, maybe there's a Ross. No, I don't know, guys. I've never been in a Ross, I don't think. Maybe one time, but I didn't buy anything. So, yeah, but, like, I need to go through my closet, guys. And like I said, whatever I get rid of, then I can replace with something that's a little bit more in style, or a little bit more my style, too, because a lot of the stuff that I got was, like, hand-me-downs and stuff like that, like, especially in, like, middle school, high school, kind of. And, I have, like, hand-me-down stuff for my cousin that doesn't fit her anymore, and she ended up giving it to me. I think I told you guys when me and my aunts went out for, me and my mom and my aunts went out for breakfast that one day, and, like, all this stuff is, like, really nice, like, really good quality, like, almost, I mean, not, like, brand new stuff, but, you know, like, still in style kind of clothing and stuff like that. Some of it doesn't fit me, it's a little too big, but, like, a lot of it was, I think she gave me a couple sweatshirts, which, again, I have no room to put in my closet, and, like, a couple, some was, like, kind of summer stuff, but some was kind of fall stuff, but, like, again, I don't really have that many, like, sweaters and stuff like that, and so that's why I need to purge my closet so I can put this bag of stuff that's on my floor away. That is the stuff that's still there, guys. And then go through that and get some of those clothes and, you know, just donate them or whatever we're going to do with them. And then I can find and see if I have some room for some more clothes. So I think that's my goal for today, because Matthew is supposed to go with, the reason I'm not cleaning the attic or doing any yard work, it's still muddy outside because it rained, and it's supposed to rain too, like, in, like, the afternoon-ish, so, that's in a few hours. I didn't want to get started on anything and then have a downpour, and it looks like it's getting cloudy already. But Matthew's supposed to go with his girlfriend, and I think, like, her friends or something like that, or their friends, I guess, over to somebody's house, and I think they're going to do a bonfire because they're going over later, and so he's, like, not going to be here for, you know, doing any attic work or anything like that, and, you know, organizing and purging our attic too. So since I'm in the mindset of doing that, that's why I was like, I need to do this. On top of that, I saw all those really nice clothes at, like, Target and Kohl's yesterday, and I was like, I really want some like new clothes or like, you know, stuff like that. And obviously that costs money, but you know, if I get rid of some of my stuff, at least I can say I have room and I don't have the excuse that I don't have room anymore. So I think that is just my goal for today, and that's what I'm going to do. But like I said, I got to finish my coffee first, because before coffee I am just going to be like, oh, I don't even want to throw any of this stuff away, or I'm going to want to throw everything away. It wasn't necessarily a plan I have for today, but it's what's going to get done. So guys, when I said I was going to purge my closet, I meant it. Shoes, clothes, purses, and the like, all out of my closet. Honestly guys, this is probably about a fifth of my closet or so, and I decided I don't want it anymore, or it doesn't fit me, or I don't need it. So yeah guys, or it's like older, out of style and stuff like that. So I decided to just, again, purge this stuff. And some stuff too is just either it's not necessarily my style. Like a handful of shoes, like these heels, and even these ones too. Like I've worn, I think maybe once or twice, and even these ones too. And these ones actually I think are a size too big for me. Anyways, yeah, 7.5. That's too big. I think my mom gave those to me. But I don't like open-toed shoes. Honestly, I have a huge soft spot for flats. So I have probably close to like 8 pairs of flats or more, and I just don't like open-toed shoes really. I do have one pair of wedges that I saved. Other than that, none of my like fancy-esque shoes are like heels or anything like that. They're all flats. I don't even have like my sandals too. I have like, I think one pair of sandals. Or no, 2 pairs of sandals. One is my 4th of July pair, and one is the one I just bought at Target. And those are like flip-flops. But I also ended up getting rid of 3 pairs of boots, because either they were like out of style, or they actually, one pair that I really loved, they got like wet, I think, and the metal on it like looks like it's kind of corroding, and so I was like, oh, I don't want those anymore. And so I only ended up keeping, I think, 3 pairs of boots. One pair my mom actually just gave me. I found the other one. She was like, if you can find the other boot to this, I'll give it to you. And I did, so now I have a brand new pair of boots because I found the other one. And I didn't even wear them last winter because I only had one. And now I have the other one. So I can wear them this winter, but yeah, like that kind of stuff too. A lot of the clothes, like I said too, a handful of them were hand-me-downs. Like I'd say probably 80% of the name brand stuff that I have is hand-me-downs. A lot of it was like too big of a size. So I held on to it because I was like, oh, maybe I'll grow into it. And I never did. So I just ended up, like I said, getting rid of it. Or it was stuff that was just uncomfortable. I didn't like wearing it, or I didn't feel comfortable in it. Like there's, I think, one sweatshirt, I really loved it, but it was kind of too short. And like the fabric inside too had started to like, not wear away, but like it kind of started to get like that drier, like it wasn't soft anymore like it used to be, and it was a little short too, and so I was like, I should just get rid of it. So like I said, like a handful of that kind of stuff was mainly what I went through, or things that I was just like, the last time I purged my closet, which was maybe over a year ago, was most of the stuff that I was like, okay, I'll wear this, don't worry, I'll wear this, you know, and stuff like that. And if I really noticed I haven't worn it in over a year, probably a year and a half, I was just like, okay, that was one of those things I was debating on getting rid of last time. I really haven't worn it. I'm going to get rid of it this time. And I did. So that's awesome. And on top of that too, like I got rid of 2 pairs of pajama pants because I wear shorts even in the winter time. I wear shorts to bed. So I do still have 3 pairs. I had 5 in total. And I was like, you know what? I don't wear them enough to really need 5 pairs. So I'll just keep my 3 favorites, which I did. And I got rid of the other 2. So, and they were, like I said, a little bit older pairs that I have had for a while. And so the newer ones I ended up keeping, and the ones that I liked more, like there's one that's like kind of a flannel, but it's like a lighter flannel, so I like those ones a little bit more. I get really hot. I don't know if I get really hot when I sleep, but I like to pile on the blankets, and I like it to be really cold in my room when I go to sleep. So I like to sleep in shorts, honestly. So again, justifying having 5 pairs of pajama pants Can't do it. I'd rather have shorts. And honestly, too, guys, I only have, I think, 2 pairs of pajama shorts, and I alternate, like, every few days and just wear a different pair of pajama shorts. And so, yeah, like I said, though, got rid of a whole ton of stuff. Shoes, I got rid of, like, I think 2 or 3 purses also, which were, again, ones that I was like, okay, I haven't used this in, like, a handful of years. I have a purse. I don't need another one. And mainly, I think I just had, like, more bags because I have a purse that I use, and then I had, like, bags. But I used my backpack from high school that's still in, like, amazing condition. I just use that one if I'm, like, I need to pile stuff in. Like, when we went to the parade, I brought that with me because I didn't want to have to try and carry a purse or bag or something like that. So I just brought my backpack, and I carried my chair, and it was, you know, totally fine. And it's, like, almost, not a mini backpack, but it's a lot smaller, and it's not bulky or anything like that. So again, those were, I brought my water bottle, my umbrella, because I thought it was going to rain, like a couple other little things. I think I put sunscreen in there and stuff like that. And then I put my purse in my backpack. So, like, I brought all that stuff, and I didn't need, like, another purse. So again, justifying having 2 purses / bags that I can put extra stuff in for bringing to, like, an event or whatever. Again, I don't know why I need it. So I'm happy that I'm in the mindset right now of just cleansing my life and minimalizing things and stuff like that. That was the other thing too. I ended up actually making my grocery list already. I also sent my Menards rebates, which were on my planner of I needed to do because I had to have them postmarked by the 11th. Today's the 9th, so I wanted to make sure I had, like, at least 1-2 days of leeway. And so I did that, and I went through, actually, I cleaned out my purse, and I went through all of my receipts and things like that, because I needed to make sure there wasn't any left in my purse that I needed to send in. And so I did that, and I also made my grocery list. I went through one of my drawers and cleaned out all of the sales papers that were in there, because I just kept piling on week after week and not emptying it out. So I did that too, guys. I'm, like, seriously, like, cleaning house today. So Charlie, I think, wants to have my bed back. So I'm going to get all this stuff in a bag and go and get it ready to take to a donation. Guys, I told you I'd show you how much recycling and just boxes and stuff like that are from our attic, from the 3 days we cleaned out our attic. That's a recycling, which it stinks because it looks like it's going to storm, and it is also kind of windy out. So I'm hoping the wind doesn't take all those boxes and throw them in the middle of the street or all over our driveway. But we had a stinking ton of just boxes that needed to be recycled that, like, you guys can kind of see are all, like, broken and stuff. So yeah, there's also 2 other bags that we didn't fit out there. We're gonna throw them in the recycle bin once it's emptied again. So yeah, guys, that is our massive heap. Like I said, you guys can kind of see it's windy out right now because it's going to storm, and like I said, hope they don't all blow away. I'm going to take a shower and head to bed. I feel good. I feel like I got a lot of stuff done for today. And on top of that too, guys, just all of that recycling outside, like, you know, that, and even too, like, the garbage. Like, I threw away my Easy Bake Oven from when I was, like, 5. Because it was all kinds of, like, nasty. There was, like, caked on cake still in, like, on the thing and, like, around it and stuff like that. It's like, I don't even want to know what's in here. I'm just getting rid of it. So, yeah, like, that kind of stuff. But, like, getting rid of all that stuff today and, like, throwing it away and seeing it all out on the curb for the garbage and recycling that come tomorrow, like, seeing all that out there, I was like, that was in our house. Now it's not in our house anymore. Like, it just, the whole house feels lighter. So, yeah, and then on top of that too, like I said, my 2 bags of clothes that I got rid of, well, I think just about 2 bags of clothes. I ended up, I don't know if I told you guys, I combined one. My mom had a bag of stuff that she was also getting rid of, so I combined part of my stuff in there, plus I had a whole garbage bag full, and then I started another one with just, like, a handful of things that will be, like, for donations and stuff like that. But on top of that too, our old Honda, our 4-door Honda, is filled with, like, stuff in there too that needs to all be donated, plus there's a huge box that's still in the attic that also needs to be donated. So, like, just knowing all that stuff is out of our house, it's like, I feel like the house is almost breathing too. It's like it has this huge weight lifted off its shoulders too, and it just feels happier. Because I do too, guys. I don't know why, but, like, once I get into the mindset of actually getting rid of things, then I feel good about it. But a lot of times I'm like, no, I might need that, or like, you know, I feel like I'm just too much of a pack rat. Like, I just, you know, and for me, I feel like it's more like, oh, that was really sentimental. If it really has no sentimental value to me, I'm like, go ahead, get rid of it. I could care less. Just a quick example. I had a banner that I wanted to, like, it was like a pre-made kind of banner thing, like a craft project, like in a bag kind of thing or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I'm going to make it and put my name on there and stuff like that. I had this, and I had the thing for years, and I told myself I was going to do it. I never did. And I was like, Kayla, that's like just one thing you need to get rid of. Like, finally, I ended up getting rid of it. But for me, it's just like, I think that I'm going to do something, and then I never actually wind up doing it. Or I tell myself, like, yeah, I'm going to do that. But then I don't, and it's just extra clutter or something like that. And so that's more of the problem I think I have. Like I said, I'm a sentimental person too, so a lot of those types of things I do hang on to, just because I'm like, oh no, like my grandma gave that to me, or like, you know, I got that from so and so or whatever. But I feel like right now especially, I am very much into the like, okay, you know what, have I used this in the last like year? If not, I really don't need it. Will I use it in the next year? If the answer isn't for sure, then also get rid of it. So it's kind of the thing with my clothes. If I knew I hadn't worn it in a year, and especially more than half the stuff that I ended up getting rid of was stuff that I was like, well, I'll hang on to it and see if I need it, or see if I'll wear it. And if I hadn't worn it in a year, like I didn't this year, I got rid of it. So, you know, that kind of stuff. And then there was a couple things too that I did put back in my closet that I was like, you know what, I might actually wear this. And you know, if the next time I go through my closet and decide to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, and I figured out, you know what, this was something I thought that I was going to wear last time and I didn't, I'm going to get rid of it. So, like I said, I got rid of a ton of stuff, but there's still a handful of things that I was thinking I might want to still wear. And so I didn't want to get rid of everything. But anyways, so I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.